Hello and welcome to our latest Let's Play FTL.
Yes, and what we're bringing you here is a little sort of walkthrough / play of a Zoltan ship.
Yes, the Zoltan ship which you unlock by, what is it, the peace?
Basically you got to I think you have to offer peace in a certain mission.
Yeah, and you have to click the right things.
And just be, peaceful and...
Yeah. This is Parris playing.
Yeah, it might be a little bit laggy. I think the laptop, when I was recording this, was having a few problems. Yeah. So yeah, do your usual bit, give it a cool name.
For those of you who don't know what crew you get on the Zoltan ship, you get 3 Zoltans. Which actually means that you have quite a low amount of energy on board the ship. Yeah,
much lower than you would normally start with. As you'll see when I actually start, one of the first things you do is decide where to put them. So yeah, I'm just preparing my crew,
renaming them.
Yeah, renaming them. I think I named it after myself because what else are you gonna do?
Yes.
What was he called? Like Declan or something?
Yeah,
so
Declan.
They can't be called Declan. So yeah, I had to name the guy after myself.
Although we both have as some of our best crew, Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby appears often. Yeah. I was worried for a second the fact that I'd forgotten to put it on normal, but I did change it to easy there.
Yeah, always go for easy.
So there we go. So this is my crew. So first thing I tend to do is obviously choose my characters and stuff like this. So I already know what to expect with a Zoltan ship. So I've added 1 extra energy, and then I moved the other 2 into weapons.
I often did weapons, and
although for some reason I briefly decided to put him in the shield and then changed my mind.
See, the Zoltan ship comes with the Zoltan shield, which I think's really good.
If you could add that to a normal
I think
ship,
you can. I think
you can buy it, but it's like 150 scrap.
I think that's how much it costs for a stealth module as well.
Yeah.
Or is that an actual shielding module? I can't remember.
I'm not sure, but so get them in place. As I said, it's a little bit laggy. My laptop was having a few hissy fits that day. So there we go. Off to my first jump.
So usually when we did the FTL Let's Plays, they're on my computer.
Yeah, this is a slightly different computer, a bit older, a bit slower.
I run mine off Steam. He just bought it off their website.
Yeah, I'm just running straight off the thing. No internet connection required for this FTL.
Actually, you don't need. If you just start it in offline mode, you can play FTL without being connected to the internet on Steam.
Yeah. So
fun fact: if you look on their website and say how onto their questions bit and ask how do I run Steam offline, it will tell you. All you have to do is make sure you click it to save your username and password, and then every time if you've got no internet connection you can play offline. Oh, you're being a bit more cautious.
Yeah, well, haven't been able to do the ship up very much. So I think I'll play it safe-ish.
See, we've had the discussion before that we think this would work quite well on the console.
You think it would? I'm not entirely sure. Point and click works, but
I would do it because obviously they all have short keys which you could assign to buttons. But also, I think you'd put it on a console, or maybe do like FTL 2, but have you can design your own ship and everything, because that generally wouldn't work for computers, because that would probably be too much for most computers to run.
So yeah, I wasn't as careful that time. I went straight to a distress beacon.
Well, you have to balance it of being careful when you can be. And
see, look, I just have to lead them to their destination. I
like those ones. I also like the ones where you just show up and they give you stuff.
That too is.
So it's like, your Federation here, I have 50 scrap and some fuel.
Here, let me stroke you, is what they say.
He did in fact stroke my arm. Yes, we've got a mini blizzard going on at the moment.
What's that got to do with stroking your arm?
I'm just saying. Yeah. No, you obviously like owls.
I like no owls. So there we go. Did I say aid it or did I say out of it?
Aid.
I actually aided it.
I'm surprised. Normally you're a coward and run away.
No, if I've got a better ship, I tend to go straight for it. But that's the other thing. You get your Zoltan ship, and then you have a really massively strong thing. I put it on auto fire to make sure that it just keeps going. So I've gone for shields and weapons, shake out the big boys.
Kinky. I usually use the auto fire for ion weapons.
Ion weapons.
And I suppress their shield. When I have multiple, I'll suppress shields and guns. Unless, I've already blown up the guns, then I decide to take out the oxygen. Yeah. So I'm an evil person like that.
That's what I've taken for the Federation ship. I've been taking out its oxygen.
What, the when you fight the flagship.
The flagship. I've been aiming at the oxygen, because I've noticed the fact that they concentrate more on that than anything else.
They actually said slug ship. Because that's how Jeff beat it.
Jeff?
Questionable content.
Yes, more plugging of questionable content.
Hey, we like questionable content.
I'm horrified of you, Benjamin. Horrified.
No, but I was just saying that's how he beat it. He used the slug ship. Yeah,
because they suggest boarding it.
Well, they actually suggest killing the crew, because they just lose if you kill the crew. So I suppose that would be a good way if you specifically design a ship for taking out the crew. And boarding would be good. Because if you could board if you had a lot of crew and you boarded,
you don't have to use lots of crew. You could do anti-personnel.
You could take out all the guns as well, and they won't be able to fix them because you'll have someone guarding the guns.
So I think I've taken out its guns, working on its shield, the usual sort of thing.
This one actually has a really good the halberd, because it can go through the shield. It's not the best one. I think it's the pipe beam that's meant to be the best.
Yeah, but I think you have to take down the shields before that still.
True.
Yeah, but this is one lucky enough where
pike beam, you'll probably have something else. See, I always find it funny that they put out those anti-missile drones, but I rarely use missiles anymore.
Yeah, I think lasers and stuff like that.
I had an ion cannon and 2 of the burst lasers.
Yeah.
And every time I came across one of these and they put those out, it's like, useless. Shame you can't sell missiles and drone parts if you're not using them.
Yeah, there's a couple of times I thought to myself...
You get those stations that will trade them.
Sometimes you can trade them for things, but it's always for the stuff that ship doesn't get a lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a disadvantage. It would be nice if...
you could just sell them at the shop.
Yeah, it would be much better being able to sell them at the shop.
But obviously, they're still updating it on occasions.
I've not had an update, but I think mine doesn't automatically update. I have to go to the website when there's updates.
Last update, it redesigned when there's no oxygen in the ruins and stuff.
With the lovely red.
With stripes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I noticed, I can't remember, does Zoltan ship start with the blast doors? I think it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It
does, because it's got 2 bars on doors, which means it's got blast doors going on.
Indeed. So yeah, Zoltan ships, I would say, could have been much better. I overall don't like it.
A bit more weaponry, a bit more shielding. Yeah, I was quite lucky
have ion guns
to get some more crew along this way, but I don't think it helps me. I don't seem to actually survive very long in this one. This is a very short and badly gone one.
Indeed.
Yeah, it probably would have been a bit faster if my laptop hadn't been laggy. It was a bit frustrating. See, when you get like the auto ones, it's kind of useful because the fact that nothing gets repaired once you destroy it.
But they can often be bitches to fight.
It depends how well armed and shielded they are. When you get the really late ones, they can be a little bit troublesome.
Yeah.
The earlier ones do work a lot easier. That you can take them out with relative ease.
You remember how you get destroyed?
I think lots of fire.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think I had some bad luck. I got boarded. I think
what's your favourite type of crew?
Type of crew?
As in, like, what's your favourite species to have on board? I prefer the rock guys.
The rocks are useful for certain things, like putting out fires and for fighting. But they're slow, so they can't respond quickly.
I'd actually say the best one's probably the mantis, because they have the better fighting. Admittedly, they're slower at repairing things, but they're fast for moving around.
Yeah, I would say NG or Mantises.
The slugs are kind of cool, but they're not that good. Although we've never had a crystal one.
I've not had a crystal one yet.
I've
got close. I've got close to them, but not quite managed to have a crystal crew yet. It would be quite fun, if we ever unlock a crystal.
Let's play that
thing. I will. One of this will be let's playing it. Potentially you just for the smoother ride. That's only if your laptop is on your thing. If I unlock the crystal cruise, I'll have to do it. But if one of us ever gets a crystal ship, we will.
It's meant to be
endeavour to do that. Yeah, it's got good, strong weapons. When you're actually in that area, you can, I believe, actually buy the weapons. So you could actually upgrade your ship if you get to the Crystal Homeworlds.
Yeah, because they're they sort of got bored and left, didn't they?
Yeah, you kind of have to go through like a wormhole.
I kind of wish this had more story to it. Well, this has been fun. Some Let's Play. Parris dies horribly as always.
Well, it's not my fault.
It's just FTL for you. Don't get us wrong, we recommend it.
I do enjoy Let's Play.